Hello and welcome to a special edition of Cohasset Comment. I'm your host today, Justin Schreier, joined by Chairperson of the Select Board, Keri Thompson.
Yes.
Keri, thank you so much for joining me today.
Justin, I'm so honored to be here for the debut of this new little show you're going to be doing weekly.
Well, we're excited to do that, and I know you're done in the next couple of days,
I
wanted to get you in the studio to talk a little bit about some of your accomplishments, but I also wanted to talk with you a little bit about the Select Board meeting tonight.
Yes, I can't believe it's my last meeting. I can't believe it's the last meeting of our current board. As you know, we have Election Day on Saturday. I hope everyone is planning on showing up to vote. If they can't vote on Saturday, please vote early at the clerk's office. Tonight, we have a few really important things, though, on our agenda. We have to finalize and officially vote, finally, on our town manager contract for our town manager, Chris Sr. I'm very excited to get that done. That was something that has been really important to me to get done before I finish being chair, and we will get that done tonight. We also have a couple updates about our communication goals that you're going to be joining us for.
That's going to be an exciting conversation to have this evening.
Yes, and some of our other select board goals that we had this year, ranging from zoning to infrastructure and, public facilities and buildings. So a lot of big things to talk about tonight, but I'm hoping it'll be a really good discussion and then reset heading into the election on Saturday.
I was going to say, what should the public look for tonight during the Select Board meeting? Is there anything that really sticks out to you tonight that the public should pay attention to?
I definitely think paying attention to the review of our goals for the year, because I think that'll give a lot of clarity on what the Select Board should be doing going forward. Once the election happens, the Select Board always takes a special meeting to set new goals for the upcoming year. And I think that tonight's conversation will influence what goals are set for the next year.
And meeting is going to start tonight at 7 p.m. It's going to be on 143 TV, and folks can also watch on Zoom. They can check out all that information. And Facebook as well. That's great.
Yep.
Absolutely. So there's going to be all different types of platforms where folks can watch. Now, I want to kind of move on to another topic, a bittersweet topic.
Yeah.
We're going to be losing you in the next couple of days. How are you feeling?
I feel mixed emotions. It's bittersweet. It has been an honor to serve this town and especially to serve as chair of this board. It's been a really hard few years, I would say, for various reasons. We never expected to be dealing with a pandemic for this long. I'm really proud of how the town has come through that, but it's been a rough few years. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I think just, thinking about the future of democracy as a whole is something that we need to be talking about, and public service is really important. But unfortunately, I think it's getting harder and harder for a lot of citizens to participate and run for office and even want to run for office in the current climate that we live in.
What would you say are some of your accomplishments over the last several years? I know you've had many.
Yes, I'm very proud of a lot of things we've done. I'm really proud of just weathering the pandemic as well as we have. We have maintained our AAA bond rating. We have done a really good job at just keeping the trains running on time and keeping Cohasset functioning. So considering how the past few years have been, that's been really important. I'm really proud of hiring a new legal team, new counsel for the town. They have been fantastic this past year, and I think it was a really good change for the town. I'm really proud of being the first, though, for a few things. So we were the first last year to do a proclamation and celebration for Juneteenth and for Pride Month, both of those in June, which will be coming up again. I'm really excited to see the town valuing things like that, and I was really proud of that as well. I'm also really proud of just different infrastructure improvements and environmental improvements we've made, and especially communication improvements that are in the process but are happening with hiring you and getting our new website going and thinking about ways to just involve more citizens in communication. I think is something that we've accomplished a lot with, but will be ongoing now in the future.
And I've got two more questions for you before I let you go. What are some tips for the next Select Board? What would you say to them?
You have to have a thick skin. You have to always have a lot of energy and be ready to just hear a lot of different sides of stories and opinions, and really reaching out to people and hearing what people all around town think. And getting to know the town staff, I think, is really important. We have an amazing town staff. A lot of them are so helpful with so many different items involving select board decisions. So make an effort to get to know the town staff as soon as possible. It's something that I wish I would have done sooner.
What's next for Keri?
I
know that's a big question.
I'm taking a little break from public service for a while. Obviously, I'm still a professor at Emerson and loving doing that and doing some outside consulting. So to be continued, I'm not sure yet, but it will be interesting to have Tuesday nights free again.
Okay, and I told you that was going to be one more question, but let's talk about the election real quick on Saturday. I know we hit on it for a few minutes at the beginning of this. What do you want to tell folks?
I want to tell folks that decisions are made by those who show up. So you got to show up, whether it's this week early, you can go vote at our town clerk's office if you won't be able to make it on Saturday, or show up on Saturday. These elections are really close and they matter a lot, and you're thinking about who's going to have power over the future of our town and our town decisions. So I beg you to show up. Please make sure to vote either before Saturday or on Saturday, and hopefully it'll be good turnout.
Wonderful. Chairperson Keri Thompson
Thank you,
of the
Justin.
Select Board. Thank you for joining us on one of your last few days here as the chairperson.
My pleasure. Thank you for inviting me.
Absolutely. And you can watch that meeting tonight. That starts at 7 p.m. You can watch it on Facebook. You can watch it on 143 TV. It will also be up online. And you can also watch it on Zoom. All of that information can be found on the town's website, cohassetma.org. Keri, thank you again for joining me.
Thank you, Justin.
for joining us. Have a great day.